Hey you guys, what's up? It's your boy Terence back at another video. How are you guys doing? Hope you're doing great. I'd really like to thank all the new subscribers and all the new people watching my videos. The support has been tremendous, right? As minimal as it has been, but whatever, right? The whole intent of me creating videos is to help you guys out, to let you guys know that you all are not alone in terms of what you face throughout in life, in your work or in your job, in your day-to-day life basically. So today I thought about, on that note, today I thought about talking to you guys a little more personally, and it's not going to be it may not be as energetic as my videos normally are, right? Because it hits me a little closer to home when it comes to this topic. I'm just like you guys, like I have certain issues and you guys have certain issues. So one of those issues is what we're going to talk about today. You probably read the title by now, right? So it's anxiety, and there are a trillion videos on the internet, or on uh, books, in self-help books, or in like I said, throughout the scale of human existence, how to deal with anxiety, right? And it's different for different people. It may stem from different issues, but today let's look at how I decided to go about working on my anxiety issue in a different way, especially since Jan 2021. I really thought about what can be, not a cure, but a lifestyle as such, which will not only cure anxiety but also I think will help me as well as you guys, based on my understanding. So what is it actually? uh, there's a particular word. It's not thrown about a lot, but generally you'll find it in some books or some people talking about it. It's called altruism. People pronounce it differently. It's altruism, altruism. True, yeah, truism. If I'm wrong, just check it on the internet, right? So what is altruism, right? So I really thought about it. It took me actually 2 months to understand how I need to go about this and know what needs to be done. In fact, one of the core reasons for me creating this channel, as you guys know, is to take you all on this journey of mine, as a normal human being, right? um, and at the core existence of this channel, it was to help someone, right? I don't care about you know uh, making money or something like that out of this channel, as you guys probably know by now, right? That's not that. I just set some of my personal goals and then taking it. Coming back to the topic of altruism and battling anxiety using altruism, right? So if you all probably search the definition of altruism, it will probably say something like being selfless for other living things or other human beings in terms of helping them, right? So basically we do something for out of the goodness of our heart and not have some expectations, right? Generally nowadays everything has to do with expectations, and what do I get, what me will get or what I will get in return for doing something, right? It's all about me, I, right? Being self-centered is, I feel, I mean, I'm to blame as well. I'm a very self-centered person at times. That's because of a long history, but um, I followed this method. I'm trying to follow this method or this path of altruism, wherein I do something good every day. It may be a video like this, or it may be feeding strays, or it can be anything, the way you're giving back to the universe, right? You will hear me say, give out positivity, please give out positivity, only positivity, there should be no negativity in the world, right? But how do you do this, right? um, so like I said, like if I use this channel as an example, right? The whole motto was, yes, one of my goals was 365 videos to be completed, but it also was to bring you guys in the journey. I could have done 365 videos of who knows, like me being a vlogger or whatever and showing off a lifestyle that isn't really what do you say, consistent or whatever, right? So coming back to the topic, like I get distracted most of the times. Altruism is about being selfless and not being self-centered in such a way wherein you do something, let's say for your community or for the universe, just because you want to spread positivity, right? Now why do you need, now your question, you may have questions like, oh, you're saying it will help anxiety, but how, right? But if you think about anxiety, I mean, I was watching one of the videos by Dalai Lama, I think so, on the Yes Theory channel. I'm not sure which channel it was, a few months ago, somewhere in Jan, as I was searching answers to my struggles as well, right? So he said something like, uh, anxiety arises from self-centered. The words may be a little different, but I'm just trying to paraphrase. Anxiety may be self-centered from, may come from being self-centered, with, about, it's where everything is about like me, I, right? I have to connect with this, I have to connect with that. It's all about me, I, right? I want this, I want that, right? But have you ever thought about giving back to the universe without expecting anything else, right? Because if you look at anxiety in a broader way, right, it's because you want something, but you're kind of afraid you may not get it, right? Let's say, let's take a typical example. How society has tricked us, and how society wants us to behave in such a way that, without thinking about what impact it would have on humans' mind. Sorry guys, I'm a little shaken and a little fragile when it comes to this topic, because it hits close to home. Someone once said, "Oh, you have a lot of anxiety." Try to say like, you have a lot of anxiety, just like someone else. I'm choosing my words very carefully. Just like someone else, and they try to blame it as if it's like, as if it's something that I like chose to have. Now I may sound like a little whining, whatever, right? At this moment in time, but these are core human issues I feel in this day and age, especially for millennials. Like, they keep blaming the millennials and the Gen Z, right, etc. Whatever, Gen X, Gen Y. So I decided to take a stance a few years ago in terms of multiple things. One was, a few years ago, it was about weight loss and being the best version of myself. And then it was building confidence and a few things, right? And today I'm like trying to work on anxiety, and I'm using this path of altruism, of giving back to the universe without having any expectations, right? But yeah, just coming back. So what can you guys do? Just see if this works for you. I mean, research what altruism is. I'm not going to. Some people say it's altruism or altruism, whatever, right? However you want to pronounce it. Just research it. I'm not going to tell you guys to do this, do that, because that's not my, like, it's not my duty to tell you guys. I'm just giving you the journey I'm taking, the path that I'm taking, to help me and hopefully help you guys, right? Especially at least one person who's probably going through same shit in life, right? Yeah, so think about giving back to the universe. Think about example, planting the tree that you always wanted and taking care of it till you're there in that area or in that community, as an example, right? Or whatever you can do, right? At least one act a day, right? If we can do one act a day, hopefully it will work. Because like I was talking about, anxiety comes from me, I, right? So it's because it's like I'm afraid that I will not get this, right? I'm afraid of the reaction. We all know, through physics, whatever, right? Action, reaction kind of thing. But we always are scared about what the reaction may be, right? But you're scared because you're thinking that reaction may be negative or positive. Isn't that true? You're either scared about it being negative, or you're scared about it being positive. How negative is quite self-explanatory. Like, let's say you write an exam, and you're just scared of failing, right? You have anxiety there, because you want good marks, right? It's about me getting good marks, about I, right? And the other side is, this is a very small group of people, but I'm pretty sure most of you guys know at least one kind of person in your circle who wants you to fail, who wants the world to fail, right? Because they are hurting inside. They don't know that, but we know that, right? So some people want negative reactions, right? Some people want positive reactions, and some people are afraid of negative reactions. Some people are afraid of positive reactions. So coming back to the tangent of altruism. So please do your own research. I'm not going to tell you guys do this, do that, right? I'm just saying, just try to give back one thing a day to the universe without having any expectations. It's going to be hard. For me, I chose a method in such a way where it aligns to what I already like. Like, for me, I absolutely love animals. I love nature. I love being in nature, all that kind of things, right? so yeah, I feel like in I started it somewhere in September or January, taking it seriously, of feeding strays as an example, in my community, because I'm in the position, like for example, I'm in a position in my life where right now I cannot adopt a dog, even though I want to. Situations are in such a way where I cannot adopt, because I may or may not be here at any moment of time, right? So I decided to take this thing of feeding my strays, because I was observing past few months that these strays were not being neutered, and they were having puppies, and you know what comes with what comes with the thing of having children, right? So if it's difficult for humans, imagine how difficult it's for animals out there. And I don't care if you don't like animals or whatever, it doesn't really bother me, whatever. So yeah, so I've taken that one goal of feeding strays daily. And the other thing is obviously videos. And yeah, so I'm on this journey. Hopefully it helped me, it's helped me at least realize what I can tell you from the past 3 months is it has helped me realize that um, in this world, if you look at life more than just a human being, you will always have anxiety, because it's like, I want to be an Indian, I want to be an American, I want to be an English guy, I want to be this person, I want to be this, I am this, me, right? So that's why I spoke to you guys in one of the earlier videos. Stop identifying yourself anything else other than human beings, because we all have human beings. We are all human beings, whether you're black, white, yellow, whatever, right? You're all human beings before you think, right? So if I can help the world in this way, of not identifying anything else other than a human being, so be it, right? uh, I know I'm getting diverted and going a little more deeper, but yeah, I thought of talking to you guys about this topic of my battle with anxiety and my ongoing battle with anxiety, and what I've learned through this path of altruism for the last 3 months, um, right? So it's helped me identify at least myself that I'm just a human being. I'm no better than anyone else. Like, I'm just what you guys are, and we all face same problems, right? So apart from that, what else have I learned? I'm just trying to think. Past 3 months. I mean, 3 months is a little smaller time. It's a shorter time in terms of. Uh, Sorry, I get confused with that adverb sometimes. So in terms of the time span, what I've learned, yeah, one great thing is I've realized is that there's no such thing as good and bad, right? There's only the thing, right? Um, there's no such thing as good and bad. For you it may be good, for the other person it may be bad, right? So choose things that you feel will bring neutrality to the universe, will bring positivity to the universe, right? Try to reduce chaos. uh, yeah, so that's about it, guys. I know it's a long video, a little grainy and a little deep, right? Luckily I held it together because I was really afraid while making this video that whether I would be able to do this, because it's really close to heart. And I face, and I still face anxiety in literally everything I do sometimes. So it's that bad, and you have no one to talk to sometimes. And yes, I don't really take help from people, because most of the time, uh, I mean, people is like, why don't you go visit a therapist or whatever. But most of the people or doctors that I see, they're just like, not to use this word, but they're just so hurt inside that they just want to listen to other people cry, correct? So anyways, so yeah, I just thought of turning on the camera and talking to you guys. Also, one good thing is this is the 30th video on the channel, so it's a great achievement for me. Right, few weeks ago I never thought I could do even like 5 or 6, and today we are at like 30 videos. So thanks guys for all the awesome support. Feel free, if you like this content, if you feel that I'm adding value to you guys in terms of being on the same level as a human being as I am, right? If it's helping you guys out, right, and proving that you guys are not alone, and if it's adding value to your life, like I said, feel free to hit that like button. Please subscribe. I know I don't like to ask a lot of things, but almost the analytics tells me like almost like 50% of you guys are not subscribed. So please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Until then, guys, I guess I'll catch you all tomorrow. Cheerio.